Hello. Well, it's that time of year. We're into the full swing of summertime. The end of the Memorial Day weekend, the end of May, and we're now jumping into that wonderful, beautiful, fragrant time of the year. I live in Spokane, Washington. It's known as the Lilac City because there are lilac bushes everywhere. Beautiful colors. Beautiful fragrance, smell, and aroma in the air. A beautiful place to live. Not a lot of traffic, no humidity, just good Northwest living. This is my new abode, and I'm on my new porch at my old table with my old computer, starting a new series of information that will be passed out on my website beginning in the fall. This new series is entitled The Keys to Happiness. You know, the longer I live and the more I get involved with my life and lifestyle, the more I begin to realize how unhappy people are, how stressed out people are, how argued out people are, and how they just continue to do the things that it takes to be unhappy. You know, for the life of me, I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't want to find out what they need to do in order to be happy. Now, I'm not writing it based on what I think I know. No. I'm not the authority here. I'm the messenger through my website. I'm telling you in my website what your creator tells you to do if you want to be happy. I don't know. I grew up in the outdoors. I grew up with a demanding father. I did a lot of things that people criticized, but in the end they came out right because I was given right and proper advice. There's a lot of people that don't understand that if you don't ask the right, correct, and smart questions, you're not going to get right, correct, and smart answers. But even if you're given the right answer and you don't use the information or employ it in your activity, thoughts and words, then you're still not going to be happy. What's happiness? Well, it's freedom and peace of mind. It's living the way you want to live, doing the things you want to do without regard to what it costs or where it is. There are not many people, about 1%, that live that way. Now, I got to tell you, it's a good way to live because it allows you to relax and enjoy what it is that you've spent your life trying to accomplish. What good is it if you work hard all your life, you're independently wealthy, and haven't got 1 minute of time to enjoy? I got to tell you, money won't buy happiness. Nobody ever has claimed that it would. But neither will poverty. And if you want to be happy, you've got to get this money-making thing taken care of so you don't have to worry about it. Can you ever get there from where you are? 43 years ago, I was in a position to make a decision that at the time I just knew in my heart would totally change my life, my lifestyle, and that of my family. It was an opportunity that was presented to me by my old college roommate. I didn't know if I could do it or not, but I knew I could do the work required. You know, the big mistake that unhappy people make is that they have to figure out everything before they even begin. Well, that isn't what successful people do. Successful people make a decision and they get about doing what's required as best as they can with the equipment, talent, and energy they have, and they just adjust and take it from there. They figure things out as they go. There's a great deal of personal satisfaction that comes from that process. But when you couple doing the right thing with the right people in the right manner, then you're going to have great benefit and happiness come back into your life. because of what's called the law of increasing returns. When you do right things, the more you do, the better it gets. When you do things that benefit your fellow man and do not violate any of God's laws or man's laws, you're on the way to victory. There's not a whole lot of things that allow you to do that in life. So when one idea is presented to you, you better be ready to act. And that gets back to my real message. The way to enjoy summer is to be prepared for it before it gets here. The way to succeed is to be prepared for success before the opportunity that allows it comes into your life. Remember, success occurs in anyone's life when opportunity and preparedness meet. It's a major focal point of anyone's life. Time after time after time, opportunities strike people, come into people's lives, confront people, but sadly they're not prepared for them, and so they just go right on by and are lost forever. They go to somebody else. How sad it would be to spend your life doing what you wish you would have done, only too late in life, and so you miss the opportunity, reward, and benefit that was produced from the effort expended. You want to be successful and wealthy? Use your time today to produce a reward that'll be in your future. The work you're doing today is going to have a future benefit if it's going to benefit you in the future. Most people sadly live in the past because today is not as great and good for them as it was years ago. No, that's wrong, that's wrong. Positive anticipation is what guides and directs success. Now, there's no way that I've ever seen, heard, or read about that allows you to do that unless you first are driven by an internal dream, a desire, a need for something different than what you presently have that'll produce more than what you presently have. You couple that to work in concert with God's laws, and then you love and assist your fellow man through serving them, you're on the right trail. And the right trail always leads to the right destination. Are you ready for that? Or are you still full of doubt, fear, worry, and concern that maybe you don't have what it takes? Well, that's your problem. If you do not believe in you and what you're doing, how are you ever going to get somebody else excited about you and what you're doing? So as a friend, as a weathered veteran, as an individual who's been down the trail for 40 plus years, let me just tell you, I believe in you. I know you can do it. I know you have the talent and ability. You just got to strengthen it. And the best and fastest way to strengthen your belief is by doing the very things required to produce the success that you're after. Not half-heartedly attempting on-again, off-again effort, but a full-blown 10/10 application of what is required in order to build a business, a friendship, a cause, or an organization. Unless you can see it mentally before it exists, my experience has been that it will not exist. And there is a transfer of responsibility. I can tell you what to do, but you have to accept it, understand it, and then go to work and get it done. Some of that's going to be in faith. Most of it's going to be in belief. But when it starts working for you, then you'll know you have made the right decision. You just have to patiently apply that which you've been taught. How's your patience factor? That is the very thing that all the truly successful people have in common, is they have a good deal of patience. Now, patience doesn't mean just sitting and waiting. Patience means continuing the regular, extended work effort to accomplish the desired results until they actually do happen. That's what faith's all about. Do you believe in you? Do you believe in you? That is the question. And only you can answer it for yourself. Peace and love to all of you, Papa Bear.